Hello class! Today we are making one of my most favorite night market snacks, Taiwanese hot dog, which consists of a Taiwanese sausage inside of a rice sausage. Rice sausages are hard to find in the States, both in the market or at restaurants, so that will be the main focus of this recipe. The level of difficulty for this dish is pretty high because it consists of many complex steps, but don't let that deter you because this dish is well worth it. First, we are going to make some boiled peanuts. In an Instant Pot, add a cup of water and place in a rack. In a bowl, add half a cup of raw peanuts and add 1 cup of water. Add some salt and place it into the Instant Pot and set for 20 minutes. In a bowl, add 2 cups of glutinous rice and enough water to cover the rice. We are going to let it soak for half an hour. Along with the rice, we will soak some dried shrimps, which are optional. The next step, and in my opinion, the hardest and most troublesome step, is cleaning and prepping the pig intestines, which will serve as a casing for our rice sausages. It needs to be cleaned thoroughly so that it doesn't have a lingering foul smell. The butchers do clean the intestines, but there is still lingering smells, and there's a few steps we can use to help reduce the smell dramatically. First, rinse it a few times under cold running water, then add salt to the water, turn the intestines inside out and scrub. Invert it back to its original state after cleaning. Next, add some beer. The beer will significantly reduce the smell, and the alcohol will also sanitize intestines. After soaking and scrubbing in the beer, dump the beer and rinse one more time with cold water. Now cut the intestines into about 8 inches in length. Use the cooking strings and tie the ends of each intestine closed to prep it for stuffing. Next, we will prep the sauce. Add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce paste. Stir to mix together. In another bowl, add half a cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of rice wine, a dash of white pepper, and half a teaspoon of 5-spice powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. This will be our seasoning for the glutinous rice. In a wok, add 1 tablespoon of pork lard, add half a cup of fried shallots, add the dried shrimp, and then the pre-soaked glutinous rice. Add the seasoning we made earlier. Stir to mix the ingredients evenly with the rice. Add the boiled peanuts we made earlier in the Instant Pot. Toss until it's incorporated into the rice mixture. Remove from the stove and put it into a large bowl. Now it's time to stuff the rice sausage. I am using an extra large funnel from the dollar store that is probably meant for funneling motor oil, but if you don't have something like this, you can just manually stuff it with a spoon or your hand. Open the untied end of the intestine and attach it to the funnel. Start stuffing the intestine casing with the glutinous rice. You will only be filling the intestine about 80% full because once we boil it, the glutinous rice will expand once it's cooked. Once the sausage is about 80% filled, tie to enclose the open end with the cooking string. Continue stuffing the rest of the intestines. As you can see, some intestines are larger with bigger openings, which is easier to stuff by hand without a funnel. Once all the intestines are stuffed, rinse the intestines from any rice spillage. Then we will poke little holes with a toothpick throughout the sausage so when the rice expands, it won't erupt or tear the intestines. In a large pot, fill with water and place on the stove on medium-high heat. Add some salt in the water and close the lid. Bring the water to a boil, then add the rice sausages. Bathe the sausages in the boiling water on low heat for about 40 minutes. You will see that the rice has expanded and their sausages are plump. Remove the rice sausages from the pot. You can refrigerate them until you want to eat them. Usually at the night market, the rice sausages are grilled, but we will be using the air fryer. In the air fryer basket, add the rice sausages along with the Taiwanese sausage. I'm using the convenient ready-made ones that's available in many brands from the Asian market. Cook it at 380 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Remove them from the air fryer. You can serve them 2 ways. One is how they serve them at the restaurants. We will slice the Taiwanese sausage at an angle and cut the rice sausages in the same way. Place the sliced rice sausage on a plate and insert the slices of Taiwanese sausage in between. You can also add slices of raw garlic in between. The other way to serve them is the way they do at the night market, like a hot dog. Make a slit in the middle vertically on the rice sausage. Let's assemble our hot dog. Spread the garlic sauce we made earlier in between the slit. Add some sliced raw garlic and chopped cucumber slivers. Add the Taiwanese pickled mustard greens. Then add the Taiwanese sausage on top. Top with some crushed peanuts and garnish with cilantro. Now your Taiwanese night market hot dog is ready to be served. Try both ways of serving and let me know down in the comments which way you like better. If you like this recipe and would like to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel.